Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Raw, the series where I attempt to get every single weapon in Splatoon 2 to the Raw rank. I'm your host, Noah. If you want to check out the rules, they should be in the description below, as long as I did everything right. And without further ado, let's see what weapon we're going to be using today. Our numbers are 10 and 4, so 12, 11, 10, and number 4 are the custom Dualie Squelchers. This will probably be pretty easy, seeing as these weapons are extremely powerful, and they're dualies, which are some of my favorites. So now that we have our weapon chosen, let's jump right into the games. So what do you need to know about the custom Dualie Squelchers? Well, they are part of the Dualie class, and I actually have one person on my team using them with me, which is cool. And they are... I already said they're of the Dualie class. Of course I did. Anyways, Dualies have two guns, as you can see, and you can see that there are two little reticles that you shoot from. But the interesting thing is that Dualies can roll, and they can also shoot from only one angle after you roll. So that makes them pretty unique in the way they act compared to other weapons. And now, why the Dualie Squelchers? So if you remember a couple videos ago, I say a couple, I think it was quite a few, but the Jet Squelcher is what I use, and it was a long-range firing, just normal weapon type, like, kind of blaster. And this is essentially the same thing, but they put it into one weapon. And actually, funny story, if you care to listen, which if you don't, I understand. But in the first game, there was the Dualie Squelchers, or this Dual Squelcher, I believe is what it was called. And the Dual Squelcher was two barrels on one weapon, which is really cool. And I'm dead. And so it was basically a Squelcher with two barrels. And so in this game, they paid homage to it because the normal Squelcher was blue and the Dual Squelcher was red. So the Dualie Squelcher is red. Like how the, you know. I shouldn't have to explain that. So, pretty cool little callback. I'm instantly dying to the slosher. And so, let's talk about the sub and special. So the sub is... Oh! This is my angelic noise. My favorite bomb in the game. The Splat Bomb. What makes a difference than all the other bombs? It's normal. It's just a very powerful bomb that has good splatting potential, as well as decent ink usage, so you aren't using too much ink trying to throw it at... Well, okay, it's pretty hefty on the ink, I'll be honest. And now I will suffer. Sweet. Please stop. But it rolls, it kind of like bounces off the surfaces, so it's really easy to slide it into somewhere and get an easy splat. I'm sure I will get plenty of them throughout the video. You'll see them, I hope. And then the special is the Ink Storm. The Ink Storm, you've seen it a ton of times. It's just big ink cloud. You can't really do anything about it for the other team. Good damage, but that's not really what you're using it for in the first place. You're mainly using it for ink coverage, just so you can get some ink down. And then the weapon is starting at a 0.5. I guess I used it before and probably sucked with it, as I am currently. So we will probably be going down to a 0.0, a fresh start. Just get it over with. This has been quite a shutout of a game. I'm hoping it changes next round, because this hurts. Okay, first game, not a fantastic showing. I know I can do better, because this weapon is pretty good. Its long range compared to the other dualies makes it quite a bit more powerful. Yikes. You know what, we won't talk about it. We'll just move on to the next game, pretend like it never happened, right? But first, we got to see that scoreboard. I didn't do horrible. At least in comparison to my other teammates. They were kind of popping off, though. Aww. Okay, well, the conversation that I intended to talk about was that, you know what, I'll just mention the elephant in the room. They have 3 people, that sucks. Okay, now that's out of the way. Pokemon released a cartoon about Bidoof, which is, I mean, that should be enough in its own right to, like, warrant hilariousness because it's funny. But it was actually made by Americans. What? Americans doing stuff with... Oh my gosh, please. Americans doing stuff with Pokemon? That's crazy. because Game Freak is a Japan-based company, but it is an American cartoon. I think it's only doing one episode, but it's about Bidoof, and I saw a little preview for it, and it looks amazing. So I might go watch that after I record this. Depends on how quick this is, and you know, it might not be quick at all, depending on how well I do. You know what? Oh man, I gotta come up with insightful commentary that is not just me complaining that I keep dying. And they only have 3 people, and they are still holding us pretty well, which is very embarrassing. You can't even hit me from there, but I can hit you. Sweet, that makes me feel a little better. You know what? Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. The fear, there's so much fear. Because he could just do that. Well, I'm all the way over here! There's no way. I am in, like, where 2 places that are far away from each other. I'm in Alaska, and this guy's in, Florida. And that's a good old, oh my gosh, please don't do this. I'm just gonna stand here and shoot this. Never mind, I changed my mind, I changed my mind, I changed my mind. Please come this way, yep, good. Whoop. Okay. Weird sprinkler. I'm freaking out, guys. I'm freaking out. I ran out of. This should not be a hard video. This is like something that I'm accustomed to doing. Dualies, I think, were my first super hot, so this isn't like anything new. This isn't like the craziest weapon that I've ever had to use. Dude, please. I'm face palming right now, and you can't see it. I wish you could. Man. This is embarrassing. What the frick? Okay. We'll just say these are my warm-up games, right? I mean, this is the... I gotta work up to it. You know what? I'm working up to it. I'm working up to it. Please don't. I should have known that he was probably gonna hit it, but something in my head was like, no, you'll be okay. I could have like rolled out of the way or something. No, I didn't. You know what? The sad thing is we're going to win this game. And what did I contribute to the team? What did I contribute to the team? Basically nothing. Like a couple splats. Yay. But we won. Congrats. I can't believe we won. It wasn't like you were down a person. Yeah, that's embarrassing. We're not going to talk about it, though. Golly. Yikes. Hey, at least I had the most splats, though. That's commendable, right? I apologize if I've been talking about topics that make no sense to you. Maybe you're not in any way interested in Pokemon whatsoever. That's okay. I bring up Nintendo stuff because this is a Nintendo game, and most of the time, if you're invested in one Nintendo game, you at least know a few others. And so, just trying to make easy conversation. I can talk about Splatoon all day, but you know, I've got quite a few videos to go through, so I can't waste all the topics early. But what should I talk about Splatoon? We'll talk about Splatoon. Let's talk about how I just died because I'm stupid. No, we're not going to talk about that. Let's talk about the single player. Not the Arcto expansion, I'll probably get to that another day. Let's talk about the single player, because I mentioned it last game, I believe, when I talked about speedrunning. People speedrun the single player. And I'm like, you could say I'm speedrunning, like, the multiplayer, but you know that doesn't really exist. You can't speedrun multiplayer stuff, most of the time, unless you're, like, doing achievements or something, which, unfortunately, none of Nintendo games have achievements, which is sad, because I think it would be a lot of fun. But it's okay. Single player. So, just like Splatoon 1, Splatoon 2 offers a single player. And I think I actually played it before... No, that's not necessarily true. I think I played multiplayer first. But when Splatoon 2 came out, I was actually in Florida. And, like, of course I'm not going to let a family vacation get in the way of Splatoon. Duh. So, got the game at a... GameStop right before we got on our boat to go to the island. Yes, that's how dedicated I was. I played this game a ton over the break, too. Or the vacation, I should say. Please, I'm very nervous for my life. And so, I remember playing the single player on the plane ride because I wanted to 100% that, which is actually called 1000% if you want to be technical. Because you can beat every single level in the single player with 10 weapons, I believe. There we go. And so that's exactly what I did. And that's how you get all the hero weapons. You have to beat every single stage with every single weapon. I'm gonna die to this. Oh my gosh. But how was the single player? Most people describe it as pretty bare bones, somewhat disappointing, similar. I think the point of the single player was to get people used to the game, who at the time weren't used to the game. That's basically what Nintendo's been doing the entirety of the... There's a kill. Finally got a Splat Bomb kill. I told you guys what would happen. But that's what Nintendo's been doing the entirety of the Switch's lifetime. Is basically like, okay, we made these really good games on Wii U, but nobody bought them. So how do we get people to buy them? Oh, we'll put it on the Switch. Well, then what about the people who had a Wii U and already played them? Oh, we'll just add extra stuff. That's been their mentality for Mario Kart, Super Mario 3D World. What else? I'm sure there's plenty more. I wouldn't count Breath of the Wild. Whatever. I'll carry on in the next match. Another win, 2.0. Good start. I still suck. Okay, I was talking about Wii U ports. I thought of Pikmin 3. That's another one that got ported, and it got some upgrades. I can't remember what it was. What else? Pokken Tournament. Do y'all remember that game? Man, I didn't like it the first go around on the Wii U because I was like, I suck at traditional fighting games. The only one I can like even contend at is Smash because it's, you know, really basic. Man, this is just gonna be a talking episode, isn't it? But I didn't like it the first go around, Pokken, and then I just assumed that it was gonna get better. It didn't, and it's not the game itself. It's actually a pretty good game, and a relatively decent fighting game, or so I'm told. I wouldn't know because I don't play any normal ones. But I just love the idea of it. I was like, oh my gosh, these are Pokemon battles, but they're taking place like in real time. There's like no turn-based stuff. I get to control this. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And it is a really cool concept, but I mean, like, I just suck at fighting games. And those are just a couple. I mean, I'm telling you, that's been their mentality for a while. And some people actually thought Smash Bros, Smash Ultimate was going to be that way. They just thought they were going to port Smash 4. But no, Sakurai and his team were like, you know what, we're just going to, like, do the biggest Smash game we've ever done. And I know Smash Ultimate gets a ton of, like, negative press. But man, it's a good game. And you gotta admit, it changed the game. It changed Smash Bros. Forever. I don't know how any other Smash Bros., if they even do another one, is gonna live up to it. But I mean, it still boggles my mind thinking like characters like Steve got in the game. It's just really cool, you know? What a bomb throw by me. Unfortunately, it's not gonna do enough, and I've just been sitting back here getting free points. Doesn't matter though. Okay, I forgot they can see me everywhere. Take that. Okay, now I gotta run back here. And honestly, Nintendo doing the Wii U upgrade mentality, it's worked. Because, yeah, not a lot of people had a Wii U, and a lot of these games were really good. So why waste the time and the profits that you could have? You might as well just throw them on the Switch. And I mean, Splatoon 1 was relatively popular, but when it came to the Switch, as Splatoon 2, big explosion in players. I'm hoping Splatoon 3 does the same thing. Because my whole goal with doing this series was just to pave the way for Splatoon 3, you know? Man, I cannot get anywhere. And because I don't know what I'm going to do for Splatoon 3. Maybe I'll do Road to Raw 2.0. That would be awesome. I probably will do that if they still have a system like this implemented in the next game. Or, I mean, I'm probably just going to do like a reacting day one. I just put the game cartridge in the Switch. I might do a playthrough of the single player. I don't know. A lot of cool stuff I've been thinking about with Splatoon 3. Whenever it comes out. We don't even know when it comes out. My channel's gonna be, like, in limbo while we wait. But, until then, after Road to Raw, I might do Ranked, or I might play other games. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, you should be sure to tell me. Because I don't know. You know, like, 2 games ago, I said I was going to talk about the Splatoon 2 single player, and I never did. I just got off on this big tangent about, like, oh, games, Wii U, and stuff like that. I mean, there's not much to say. I think it's good. And I love the hero weapons. That's a great idea. I can't remember if that was in Splatoon 1 or not. I'm actually actively just killing myself doing this, might I add. Exhibit A. Exhibit! Ah. Okay, back to the single player, which I will eventually get through. I'm sure I will eventually get to talk about this without being interrupted so rudely. Is it long? No. Is it, like, super in-depth? Not really. Does it have cool concepts? Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, in fact, there's some really cool parts of the single player that they actually implemented into some of the multiplayer maps, which is just awesome. Like ink lines and sponges, 2 really cool additions that make a lot of maps way more unique, dynamic. I use that word a lot. I mean, oh, there, sweet, I got one. Please don't hit me. I know you can't. Hey, I'm trying to booyah here. Thank you. Take that. Was that a bad bomb? Dude, I don't even know at this point. Anyway, single player's good. It's not the most amazing thing you'll ever play, but if you need an introduction to Splatoon or want some really cool reskins of weapons, I say totally go for it. It's just a great way to figure out the basics. I swear this weapon's better than I'm making it out to be. I should also be talking about the games a little bit more because holy cow, I'm sucking it up and I'm so sorry because this weapon deserves so much more than what I'm giving it. I'm just gonna bomb spam. What are they gonna do? Fight back, like, legitimately? Probably. Exhibit. I keep saying Exhibit A when I do something stupid. That's just a horrible mentality to have, because I'm just going to keep saying Exhibit X. X being the variable for whatever letter I choose. Exhibit Theta. Oh. Thank goodness my commentary is semi-decent this video because it's probably going to end up being really long. And I really thought this episode would have been perfectly fine and I would not have an issue and we probably would have been done by now. No. Oh, how naive I was at the beginning. I mean, we haven't been playing for that long yet, but it's just a matter of time, isn't it? I really should have got my ink storm off, but instead I just felt like, oh, I gotta get this person. Not worth. They are still in our back line doing terrible stuff. Please stop. We gotta get this back team. Come on. Ooh. Was that enough to push us up to a 2.5, putting us at the halfway mark? Let's... Ugh. You know, I don't feel great about that. Woo! Okay, 1.0, I believe. I've lost track. I think it's 1.0. You know, I did better than I usually do, so hey, thumbs up to me, good job. Still not quite there. Give me a sec, I'm sure I'll be quick. Okay, so I was waiting for something cool to happen so I could actually speak up and say something. We're missing someone. That's just slowing me down. It's late again like yesterday, but I didn't feel like I was in so much of a hurry just tonight because I was like, okay, yesterday's video went relatively smoothly. I didn't have too many issues. I guess today, Splatoon decided to choose violence. But yeah, we're down a person. I'm gonna do what I can. I got one person like that. I don't think it's gonna happen again. Oh my gosh. Also, funny story. My audio is getting more and more delayed by the second. I might have to restart recording. I mean, not restart, but like stop and then start again. Like restart OBS. That's a mess. I don't really want to mess with it. It's not to the point to where it is so bad, but I'm starting to fear that it might be interfering with the recording. So, if that does happen, I will, or probably after this match, I'll reset. You guys won't notice. I'll just edit it all together. It'll look the same to you. They are also missing a person, I just realized, which is, I guess, makes it fair. So either way, we either lose but don't lose any point. Yeah, no, we're totally losing. Our side looks like their side, and their side looks like semi our side. I'll try to get some points down real quick. I might be able to get 4,000 actually. Stop. So we didn't win that. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a slow burn. At least I got points down. Splats? No, not really. I can't attest to that. But points, certainly. I did good on that. Oh gosh. What time is it? Oh my gosh. Save me. Okay, I reset OBS. I'm hoping there's no audio lag anymore. I can't quite tell. I think it sounds normal again. I mean, I tested it back in the lobby, so I'm assuming it's fine. Whatever. And now we have a new group of people I'm playing with. Is it better or worse than what I was playing with? I can't tell. I think it's better. Update. We are at 0.5. It is 8:47, and I feel like it's okay to give you some real-world times to keep you on track, because this is the journey of the pain of the challenge, and I swear, I really did think this was going to be an easy one. So I've been surprised. I thought the splat roller was going to be horrible, and then that ended up being, like, my best one. I knew the, mini splatling wasn't going to be that bad, but it just exceeded my expectations. I've been proven wrong and proven right many times during the series. I really just want you to go away. Stop. Oh, I'll take that. Oh. It just got completely stopped. Okay. Oh, dude, take that. Okay. This one's gonna be the one. I'll get one. Watch. Sneak it through. Where's that? Okay. I can help clean that up. Don't worry, team. Okay, there we go. That was good. Didn't even get touched. And they threw the bomb over there. They wasted it. Let's go. I don't want to have to try hard. I mean, I kind of like, there is a sort of try hard that I always do, but it's not like I'm like leaning back in my chair and just doing nothing. Like, but it's not like I'm shivering me timbers to make sure that I please let me through. Take that. Oh! Guys, this is sad. 0.0. This is where we are at currently. There's no way we will not. Is this gonna be worse than the carbon roller? Surely not. Surely not, right, guys? Man, I'm debating, like, do I talk about stuff and had the video out, or do I cut out some of the games because they're boring? I will definitely keep the commentary from the previous games, but I'll probably have to start cutting this down quite a bit. Okay. Fresh start, 0.0. Clean mindset, hopefully good teams. You know, I'm focused in, I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever comes my way. Let's go get them, team. We got Santa's Elf, Fair Z, and ZW, where the Z has a accent. That's it. And you know what? That looks like the perfect team to me. I haven't seen a better team in ever, actually, if you didn't know. Boom. That didn't even get the splat. I really thought it would. I felt pretty good about that. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. I lived in interaction, and it wasn't just a trade. Oh. Okay, we're going around that. Are they this way? Oh, they are. I'm just gonna stay here. Pressure. Pressure. Ooh. Come on. Thank you, team. Oh. There we go. Okay, we're getting into the groove. Try hard or not. You know, something had to happen, okay? Mentality had to change or something. But now we're moving and grooving. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, there's two of you. Why are there two of you? And there's not two of you anymore. Let's go. Oh, I'm going crazy now. This is all I needed. I just need a little push. Eat that. I didn't want it. Off the wall bomb. Let's go. Roll. Ooh, okay. I've overstayed my welcome. I'd say eventually these bombs are gonna work. They're totally not. And so there's no use in me trying to make them work, because they're not gonna work. Okay, good. Ooh, they know they can't fight me. And they can't. Oh my gosh. Please be my guest. A quad. I'm going crazy. I knew it wasn't just, oh. Y'all, this game is not getting edited at all. I can cut down those other ones as much as I want, but holy cow. When that scoreboard shows up, I'm going to be bragging. Man. Okay, this is the adrenaline rush I needed. I needed this. I really did. I'm not going to risk that, actually, because they outrange me. Well, they don't outrange me. We're equally ranged, but still. Man, I just got a little greedy, you know? I was like, I can go for another one. I can go for another one. Well, he's gone anyway. Don't matter. Do I super jump to you? You know what? Why not? Let's go. Oh my. Okay, you know what? You got a little bit of ink down. Are you proud of yourself? I'm dead. Big shot. Is that a Deltarune reference? I'm gonna have to spend an entire episode talking about Deltarune now that you bring that up. I'm not gonna talk about it this time because I've already spent so much time talking about Wii U games and stuff like that. But don't worry, I need to write that down or something. Because I certainly want to talk about that. I knew you were just waiting for me. I got one. Dude, please don't tell me we didn't win. After all I did so much. No. I think I had like 12 splats, honestly. It was getting pretty close. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I was going on a rampage. And we still lost. None of that video is getting cut. Every single part of it is staying in. I don't even care. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay. I just gotta pop off like I did last game. But, like, keep it going, you know? That's easy. I can do that. No issue here, guys. I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. I've been recording for about 40 minutes now. And usually that's like no big deal, but it's like, let's take a look at the time. It's 9 o'clock. I have school, and I would like to get a good night's sleep, because I've been getting good sleep the past few nights. I don't want to ruin it because I freaking couldn't get a weapon to raw. Okay, this person thinks they can push. Oh, oh, right. No, I totally had that. You know what? I'm not gonna fiend for bomb kills. It's not worth. What? There's no way. Oh my gosh. I am. Ugh. Okay, 2. I've been quiet the entire time, guys. You gotta trust me. I've been on the Sigma grind set. This has been a rough one, and we're still at 0.0. Man, what's gonna end up happening is it's just gonna be like the end screen, just boom, 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 over and over. I will at the end probably give a time for how much time I've been recording because this video will get cut to shreds, and that's sad. But I don't want y'all to watch me suffer for an hour. Because at this rate, that's what it's going to be. We're still at 0.0, and we're in the danger zone. How? How does one comprehend so? Please, oh, I was hoping that would blow me up. It was going to be comedic at the end. Haha, funny, you know? 0.0. Is anything new? No. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? Keep pushing. The road to Raw is a little rocky today. I've had some really good videos the past few times, so I think it's only fair that I get bit in the butt. Hey, okay, this is Noah in post, where I'm currently editing. It is 9:57. This will start the segment of the video where I am only showing off splats and the end screen. It will be rapid fire. Just realize that every time I show off an end screen, I played a match for 3 minutes. And I said at the end I'd say how long these games took. It ended up being about an hour 15 minutes, which I think I mentioned later. Ooh. Okay. Get ready. It's lightning round. Okay, so during that game, I had a little bit of time to decide how I want to do this. For games that suck, like so, I'm just going to stay in complete silence. I will probably show each splat that I get and each splat that I take. So if I splat or get splatted, and then I will show the end. So be prepared for a little bit of a montage. Another loss, and I just thought it'd be a little fun. Maybe I'll put a losing streak in editing and post so you can see how bad it is. Or maybe I won't. That might be a little too much for me, especially since it's starting to get late. That just depends on what editing is, but I'm sure you'll be able to count for yourself since these portions of the video, it's just gonna be so short. Okay. We won one. Yay! 1.0. Woo! That breaks the losing streak. I'll probably just put here what the losing streak was instead of continuously adding in, like, oh, here's how many losses I had. Every single game. And that's just one game. We have to do 4 more of those. Someone help me. So the end of this one could go either way from at least where the things were moving. Okay, 2.0. If you can't tell, I'm starting to get a little exhausted. This is this hurts. There's not much more I can say other than holy cow, I am in pain. 3.0. We have passed the halfway mark. That match didn't go too horribly. I did some decent stuff. Now we're on a decent winning streak, and we are further than we've ever been, so that's good. I'm currently at about an hour and 5 minutes into recording, which isn't as bad as the Carbon Roller. I think that ended up being like an hour 15. Okay, 4.0. So next game, you'll actually get to hear me talk instead of just rapid fire boom, 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 splats. I'll reminisce on the weapon. I have some hot takes, to say the least. Okay, the Dualie Squelcher Deco custom. I think they're custom. It's been so long. Even though I've been losing over and over and over and over and over, I really do think these weapons are still good. Like, I know my gameplay has obviously not reflected that, but a long-range dually accuracy is good. I love the splat bomb, and any special that I don't have to do anything for, I'm always a fan of. I don't know what it is. Is it me? Oh, completely possibly. I do think they're good, though. And that completely goes against everything I've been doing these past few... I say past few. I don't even know how many games it's been. Past a lot of games. But I do genuinely believe that this isn't a bad weapon. Is it bad in my hands? I'd even say no. I just don't know what's up. I do not know what's up. Because I thought I'd be better with it. I really did. Because I'm good with almost any other dually. Okay, I won't say that. But dualies were like the weapons that got me into Splatoon 2. I mean, I was already in from the beginning. We all knew that. But, like, it's kind of what skyrocketed my interest. Because I was already going to get the game. And then they're like, okay, 2 weapons. I'm like, yes, please. Sign me up. And so I really did think I'd do well with them, but man was I wrong. I still think they're a good weapon, though. I said it. And heck, we might even lose this match, and I might have to go play 2 more games. But I said it. I still think it's a good weapon. Am I enjoying myself? A little bit. Of course, you guys not being able to hear me kind of sucks, but I really do want to keep the video time down just because no one wants to watch an hour video where I moan and groan about how bad I suck with a weapon. They don't. Nobody does. I guarantee it. Even people who are diehard fans of my channel will probably be skipping through some of the games. Or they just play it as a podcast. I want this to be... I mean, if you want to play it as a podcast, frick it, I say go for it. But I do want this to be enjoyable to watch. I don't want someone to sit down and be like, okay, here I'm going to devote an hour of my time to make sure I watch this video the entire way through. Like, no. No, absolutely not. I don't want that. But it looks like we're gonna take this, unless something goes horrifically wrong, like I die at the very end there. Man, what a journey. It ended up being roughly an hour and 15 minutes, which is about on par with what the carbon roller was, so I can't really complain. And it's a weapon that I like a little bit more. 5 games in a row, though, might I add. Wow. 5 games in a row wins. That is all I could ask for, honestly. Well, and I mean, my performance from each match kind of shows that it's not horrible. I'm just gonna say I got ridiculously unlucky. So now that we have the you know, I'm not even gonna say the weapon name. Let's just go to the outro. Pretty please, thank you. And that's gonna do it for today's video. I know it's not quite what I've been used to doing, but I determined that it's just not worth it for you guys to sit through a ton and a ton and a ton of games. So I don't know what the length of the video is gonna be. I'm hoping it ends up around 30, max 40 minutes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and sitting through not a fantastic episode, but an episode nonetheless. And I can't wait to see y'all in the next one.